The long night at Bladeningrad. The sky over the 77th Militia Division didn't just rain, it wept a cold, relentless deluge that turned the world into a soup of iron and mud. Commissar First Class Kirian Bladensky stood like a gargoyle in the downpour, his knuckles white against the grip of his PPA submachine gun. He tried to spark a cigarette, but the storm slapped the flame out of existence before it could even hiss. He was exhausted, his bones aching with the weight of a 1,000-year war, but his instincts remained razor-sharp. Then he saw them, shadows within shadows, silhouettes peeling away from the darkness of no man's land. Kirian didn't hesitate. He jammed his trench whistle between his teeth and blew a piercing, jagged note that cut through the thunder. Instantly, the abyss ignited. Searchlights stabbed the dark like white needles, and the rhythmic thud-thud-thud of heavy ordnance drowned out the rain. For a few frantic minutes, the universe was reduced to nothing but strobe light flashes and the screaming symphony of lead. A legacy of lead and blood. Kirian was no stranger to the meat grinder. He'd crawled out of the gutter dirt of the Bladeningrad slums, traded his childhood for a Tsar's youth uniform, and clawed his way up the jagged hierarchy of the demi-tsardom. But his promotion wasn't won with paperwork, it was baptized in horror. He remembered the day the gifting happened, the moment his mind snapped and something primal took the wheel. In a blur of crimson euphoria, he had gone berserk, transforming into a whirlwind of violence that left a mountain of enemy corpses in its wake. He had saved 200 men that day, but he'd left a piece of his soul in the mud. Now, as the echoes of the skirmish faded, the commissar was finally allowed the rarest luxury in the third back trench: silence. He retreated to the damp shadows of the officer quarters, the gift still humming quietly in his veins, waiting for the next time the Tsar called for blood. This was an average night. Truly, this was a common appearance in the north, where demi-tsardom kept its defensive act going